Say you want to bake a nice pie. Where do you begin? With ingredients? Of course, but then what? Where do you get the steps? Well, you can get them from a book. Or if you're like many people nowadays with a phone, you can search them up online and go with a blog or a video tutorial. Regardless of where you get it, the options are there. But which is best? Which is most effective? For the sake of this video, we will unfortunately not be discussing pies, but instead about the Broadway play, later adapted film, Fences. The story revolves around a hardworking African-American father, Troy Maxon, who struggles with his past and internal battles. These struggles affect the relationship he has with his family throughout the story. We catch a glimpse of this when Corey, Troy's son, questions his father's fondness towards him. In this video essay, the textual script, theater performance, and movie adaptation will all be evaluated to determine which displays Troy's response to his son Corey the most effectively to the audience. In the end, we will be able to decide how the film's depiction of this scene is most effective and appealing across all modes, due to its unique visuals, the performative delivery of dialogue, and its overall design. Beginning with the play's script, the text follows the dialogue between Troy and Corey, while also briefly describing the actions they are to make during or in between their speech. With occasional uses of pause and adjectives in parentheses, it serves as a helpful tool to paint a picture inside the reader's mind. While there is no usage of any visuals or audio, haptically, the reader is forced to interact with the composition. Depending on the mode they receive it in, the reader has to keep up with the script, either by scrolling through the PDF or flipping the page of the script. In summary, the script offers verbal text with descriptive detail of actions and prompts the reader to continue after each page is finished, but it fails to create a complete look at the end of it.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Liked you? Who in the hell ever said, I got to like you? What law is there to say, I got to like you? Do you want to stand up in my face and ask me some damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you.
As we move on, we can clearly see a big leap in the scene's presentation. In contrast to the script, the theater's performance is a lot more appealing. For first, there is a stage and actors. The actors take the stage and make it their domain, allowing for a unique visual to be exhibited in front of the audience. The stage is set with decorations that resemble an outside porch, which the actors perform in front of. Props such as pieces of plywood are given to James as he throws them onto the ground later in the scene. All these unique details are what separate it from the script. Following the visual aid of actors, audibly, the audience is able to hear what the script attempts to bring to life. In the clip, the scene is beautifully performed by actor James Earl Jones, well known for his projected voice.
The biggest fool I ever saw. It is my job. It is my responsibility. You understand that? A man got to take care of his family.
Not only are his words carried with such strength, but also his actions. Haptically, users that access this from a social website don't get much other than the basic options that the site, usually YouTube, have to offer. A unique feature that the theater performance gives the viewer is the sound of applause.
You get the hell out of my face and going down under A&P.
This applause is an external factor, created by another audience, one from within the composition. The composition does not necessarily give the viewer of the clip that same opportunity, but it is worth noting. Unfortunately, the theater's performance does not give the scene the justification that it needs to stand out. There is still much lacking in the composition.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
All right, then.
Finally, we arrive at the film's adaptation of this scene. There isn't much of a jump in differences, as the first two compositions shared, Instead, we will have to dive a bit farther into what directly makes this composition the most appealing and effective. What the script lacked was a physical visual of the scene. What the theater lacked was true setting. While the theater has a background, there isn't much to it. It's limited to one space, whereas the film is able to take place in numerous different spots. This particular scene takes place in a backyard, where the scenery is brought to life with the color of nature and ordinary items. There's a blue sky, green grass, a rusty old building, and more to give the actors a true environment to play the scene. This is the final step forward in the progression of compositions in the visual sense. Looking at the audio, there isn't anything in particular to set the play apart from the film. Other than the much clearer sound projection due to the equipment of recording microphones, the two compositions are almost closely matched in that area. Also, the movie is able to capture the scene through a jumble of clips that are compiled together to bring one finished product. Lastly, much like the theater performance, through the medium of a social video link like YouTube, it offers the same options that it would for the play's performance. In conclusion, through analyzing each composition effectively through their uses of modalities, the film's professional use of visuals and well-spoken dialogue with the use of actors definitely allows it to be considered the most superior out of all three. All compositions do in their own ways provide a unique way for experiencing and visualizing the scene. However, at the end of it, the film's expert compilation and background setting gives it the upper hand.
I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Not because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday because he like me. He give it to me because he owe me. Now I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P.